What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about Pokemon in 2022 and potentially why Generation 9 could come out this year and why I don't want that to be the case. Now without a doubt, the next generation of Pokemon is definitely in development. They're probably working on it as I'm recording this video, but we really don't have any idea for exactly when this new generation could release, and I really don't want it to come out this year in 2022, and that's what I'm going to be talking to you guys about in this video. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Merge Market Food Town. Merge Market Food Town is a relaxing and calming game that's available for both iOS and Android. You can play anywhere and at any time, and come during a few minutes for a break or even for an entire hour. You find fruits, merge foods, decorate, and chill out. You can drag the same foods together to make yummy foods to deliver, and you can complete deliveries to add decorations to your restaurants. It's a fun, cute little game, and you can really have a lot of fun with it if you just want to play for a couple minutes or for a long time. So if you really want to have a fun little game to play when you've got some free time, definitely consider downloading Merge Market Food Town from the link below in the description. And thank you so much again to Merge Market Food Town for sponsoring this video. Alright, so in terms of Pokemon with Generation 9, I'm sure you guys might have seen a couple rumors going around or people even saying that Generation 9 is going to come this year, and on paper it actually makes a ton of sense. I mean, Pokemon usually takes about 3 years between every single generation. I mean, if we take a look at some of the more recent generations that we've had, 2010 we had Pokemon Black and White with Generation 5, 3 years later after that we got Generation 6 with Pokemon X and Y. 3 years later after that, in 2016, we got Generation 7 with Pokemon Sun and Moon. And then 3 years after that, in 2019, we got Pokemon Sword and Shield with Generation 8. So of course, going by that logic, 3 years after 2019 would put us right into this year with 2022 for Generation 9. And so because of this, of course, it makes a ton of sense for them to release an entire new generation of Pokemon this year. But the reason that I don't want that to happen is because this is kind of the first time that we've ever had like two Pokemon main series games so close to each other in terms of new releases, with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Pokemon Legends Arceus. See, before anything last year, we were just expecting Generation 4 remakes to happen with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, and that was basically all we were expecting, and most likely a lot of people were expecting it to be inside of Pokemon Sword and Shield's engine, because that's pretty much how all remakes have gone in the past, where they've been in line with the current generation in the same engine with the same graphic style, so it just made a ton of sense. But last year, they completely threw an entire curveball with that Pokemon Presents that they did on Pokemon Day, where they basically announced two entire main series projects with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that wasn't even being developed by like GameFreak and the Pokemon Company that much, but rather being outsourced to Ilka Inc., and then having an entirely new project from GameFreak called Pokemon Legends Arceus. And so having two main series Pokemon projects like that already kind of throws everything off, but because of that, now we have Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is going to be coming out in just a couple weeks from the time that I'm making this video, and so that's why I feel like if they release this game and then also have Generation 9 this year, it just really wouldn't be the right thing to do. Pokemon Legends Arceus already looks like it's going to be a very different Pokemon game from the typical main series Pokemon games that we've been used to in the past, and it definitely looks like that Game Freak kind of went all off in terms of the creativity with this game, in terms of trying to do new things and making kind of a new approach to how we play Pokemon games. Like, it's very easy to tell with how they're trying to combine some action into the game as well, with how you're actually going to have to avoid Pokemon's attacks and wander into the wilderness yourself and find Pokemon that are going to be attacking you and Pokemon that are going to be chasing you. So that already looks like it's going to be really fun. There's also many new mechanics that they're adding. You can do the entire battles for like these Pokemon within the overworld itself. It's just a lot of cool stuff that they're implementing into this game, and it really looks like they're kind of letting a lot of creativity let loose into this game after a really long time. For the longest time, Pokemon games have just been, you get your starter Pokemon, you beat 8 gyms, you take down an evil organization, and you become the champion. But really with Pokemon Legends Arceus, it looks like they're taking an entirely new approach, especially with how they're having it set in the past of Ancient Sinnoh, and how you're basically going to have like all these different designs for all of these old characters as well. So they're just letting a lot of creativity get into this game. It looks like it's going to be a very big fan servicey type of game, and something that Pokemon players have just been asking for the longest time. And so because of how much they are putting into Pokemon Legends Arceus, I just don't feel like it would make a ton of sense to then have a Generation 9 be announced this year as well. Also, a new generation would require a lot more promotion time because it is of course a new generation, which means it's going to be an entirely new region, new characters, new Pokemon, new starter Pokemon. There's a lot more stuff for them to have to do. So because of that, they would need to announce an entirely new generation very early into the year, which would most likely put it in February, right around Pokemon Day, because that's pretty much when every single new generation has been revealed in the past. With Pokemon Sun and Moon, they revealed that on Pokemon Day in February of 2016. And then of course with Pokemon Sword and Shield, it was also revealed back in February of 2019. So that would mean with Generation 9, they would also need to reveal it kind of early, and just having Pokemon Legends Arceus come out this month, and then next month immediately showing a brand new generation of Pokemon, I just feel like all the creativity and kind of having a different approach to Pokemon and all the hard work they put into Pokemon Legends Arceus would just kind of get overshadowed by having new Pokemon, new region, new characters get announced immediately the month after. I just don't feel like it would be the right thing to do. And also with Gen 9, I really want that to be the best possible Pokemon game that it can be, and I do think that if they take this year to also work on it, and then have like a lot at the beginning of next year as well, and then plan for it to come out kind of in late 2023, like in November of next year, I really do think that having all of that extra time could make for a much better game. It's actually really interesting because if we take a look at this image right here of every single year that a brand new generation of Pokemon has come out, it's pretty much always been 3 years between each generation, except when we went from Generation 4 to Generation 5. And in my opinion, Generation 5 with Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black and White 2 was probably the most ambitious generation that Pokemon has ever had in terms of like kind of just everything that they added into the game, the design choices that they made, and a lot of the other stuff. I'm actually planning on making an entire like movie about Gen 5 at some point, just kind of talking about literally everything that this generation did in terms of having new approaches and kind of all the different changes that they did. So you can look forward to that. I've been working on it for a really long time. Maybe I can try to get it out some point this year, but yeah, I just think that Generation 5 was a really well made generation. And of course, with that one having more development time, I really do think that if Game Freak just has more time to work on something, they could definitely make Generation 9 into a really good game as well. Alright, so the last couple of things that I want to end this video with are just some ideas for other types of Pokemon content that could still come out this year, because it is possible that maybe the Pokemon Company still wants to have other types of Pokemon games that release instead of just having Pokemon Legends Arceus be early this year in January and then just going kind of dead silent until next year. So I do understand that, and I feel like if they do have some other types of smaller kind of Pokemon games that are maybe kind of outsourced to other developers, I wouldn't mind if that does come out this year. So like we did have Pokemon Snap, which came out last year, and that was made by Bandai Namco, and then of course we could have just some other types of Pokemon games as well. So if we do get like a spin-off type of Pokemon game, I would love to see a Poke Park 3. Poke Park 1 and 2 were some of my favorite games back on the Wii, so having a brand new type of Poke Park game would be amazing. If they did like another type of Pokemon Battle Revolution or a Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness type of game or Pokemon Stadium or anything like that, I wouldn't mind if that type of spin-off game does release kind of towards the end of the year, where they do have like another Pokemon game kind of like in October or November, and it's like a smaller spin-off type of game. But also another idea is that maybe they could just do some DLC, which I feel like could be a really good idea, to do some DLC for Pokemon BDSP maybe. But definitely with Pokemon Legends Arceus, like having some DLC where they add some even more new areas, maybe some new Pokemon, and just having more content in general. I do think that having DLC for Pokemon Legends Arceus would be a pretty nice thing to do, and especially for a lot of like these big scaled games like we've seen on the Nintendo Switch with like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. A lot of these big games do have some DLC, so I do think that it would be kind of a good thing for them to do. And so yeah, there you go guys, those are my thoughts on Pokemon in 2022 and why I would personally not want Generation 9 to release this year. If you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button and also comment down below and let me know how you guys feel about this. Would you guys want Generation 9 to release this year, or do you think that it would be better if Game Freak just had some more time and it releases next year instead? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so it can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.